Hope you enjoyed. Thanks one everyone. Thanks for watching this Soda Now. Gave my latest review. On Dragon Ball Super episode 49 right now. Now that Future Trunks is here, he's gonna get epic, and soon we're gonna get the whole Black Goku arc in present day very soon. So this is gonna be very epic, very cool. Like a lot of people saying, what will happen if Goku turned evil? And this is the answer to a lot of Dragon Ball Z fans' prayers. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna do top five moments. Okay, number five, Trunks freaking out. You know, Trunks. We all know Trunks like freaks out when he sees Goku. He thinks he's really black, but things get oh not there. They're thinking that he's the same guy who killed his mother and destroyed the future, but that's not really him. The funny thing is, it's Bulma who snaps him out of it, and her slapping him, and brought it back to sense. Remember, Bulma's his mom in any timeline, past, present, or future. So, and we also got to know some of the comedy between Pilaf, Shao, and Mai. Some of them. I mean, is this guy really is an illegitimate son or whatever? How freaking out they're all freaking out, saying what this is some kind of weird scandal to try to understand what the hell is going on. But Bulma said it straight. I'm the mother of both of them, and they're the same kid. So that's off-putting. Oh, and major spoiler alert. For def, he things very secretive. All right, let's talk. All right, let's number four, message from the future. Bulma finds his journal. Apparently, future Bulma left for past Bulma in case things get very hectic. So, future Bulma knew that things were going to be very problematic in the future. So she found a way to fix it. He left behind a diary giving the details on how the time machine works. So they could go back. So when Trunks go back in time, her past self could read her future notes. So basically, I mean, think about it. Bulma invented the machine, and so it makes sense Bulma could figure it out. You know, seeing the seeing the things. However, it leads to some problems, eventually about time travel. And I'll get to that in a minute. In a minute. Then there's I'm gonna go with number three. The appearance of Black. I mean, and the trouble and crisis in the future. I'm gonna say crisis in the future, not because we get to see that Trump has been developing and continuing to protect the future after what happened with the Cell arc. Hell, I mean, he fought both Bibidi and Dabura. Apparently, they had they were trying to do a Majin Buu arc in the future. They did that. I mean, Dabura and Bobby came to Earth hoping to suck up their life forces to bring back Majin Buu, but Trunks beat them both. That would have made for an interesting story, but remember, we already went through the whole Majin Buu thing, and Goku won, and everybody won, but it did a lot of damage. It would have made for an awesome story what would happen if Future Trunks beat Dabura, beat Bobby, and maybe beat Majin Buu. I think he couldn't, though. Because Boo even though he was a fat ass blob, he could take a lot of punishment and come back for more. If you guys watch the original Dragon Ball Z, then you know what I'm talking about. Every day watching that fat blob make a fool out of Goku and Vegeta, and But the more you hated, the more you liked him. It was pretty funny. Crazy. This fat blob was the strongest being in the universe. Well, we all know that's not true. Anyway, let's get. Anyway, after he defeated that, he went by that blow rock. This suddenly new enemy. He impersonated Goku basically, came in saying I was Son Goku and stuff, but he was dressed all differently in black, and he started hurting and killing people. Basically, he ran amok using Goku's mane and dragging it through the mud. But Trunks knew that he wasn't Goku because he meant the real Goku, and this black person is not Goku. But we still don't understand where did Black and who did he came from, and why. Here, all I know is when he first came out of nowhere, he conquered her, or he defeated he killed a lot of people, and humanity was already trying to get himself back on track after what they went through with the Android saga. Because their world was a barren wasteland, but when Trunks came back and destroyed the androids, humanity was getting on the right path. So basically, they got off this bandwagon of being in toil, distress, and despair, and it was peace for a time, only to get back on it. So it's definitely problematic. And I also gotta know that in any anime, there's a lot of, especially Dragon Ball Z, which is a shonen, and you get action and humor, especially when Bulma's saying that this is he who was dressed in dark outfit, and he wasn't Goku. They decided to call him Goku Black or Black Goku, and it was Bulma who picked that name, and young Bulma called him out and said, "Hey, who gave him that dumb name?" And the future there's no name sense, and Trunks said it was him and it was hers. She bugged out. See, she literally just called herself stupid, which is pretty funny. But she didn't know it at the time. Anyway, overall, time travel the thing is, time travel is a serious thing. Because they manipulate time to use their own benefits, which is basically against the law of the universe. Even the gods themselves are forbidden to do it, and Whis and Beerus are right there, explaining it to them that they should do it. Even Whis goes on this explanation about the plant and stuff, that one plant could sprout up and become a forest and save life, but you take out the plant, there's no forest and it's just a wasteland. And even Beerus is angry, saying, "I mean, because you did such a horrible. I think I'm in my right as a god to destroy you, and we'll get more on the emphasis of time travel in a little bit, because there's something about Black you gotta know. Oh, however, Trunks, he reconciles, he begs for mercy, saying, please don't kill us, Kami-sama, please don't kill us, God. I beg you. And it's funny how he goes to Whis, thinking he's the god, which is in fact Beerus. But Whis is stronger than Beerus, so we all know that. Right. And he's supposed to be the being known as Whis, but I think he's a god too. So, just this being that's of a higher order, both him and Vados, and they're a higher order than both Beerus and Champa. That's what a lot of Dragon Ball Z theories, a lot of fans are thinking about. I mean, we already got the king of everything, the Jui-sama, and he's gonna prepare that whole multi-universe 12 tournament, and that's some ideas for some other thing. Number two, and this is gotta be nostalgia for a lot of people. Goku and Trunks, they spar. During their first encounter, I remember Dragon Ball Z. I mean, Goku and Trunks, they first spar. Goku, Goku, when he first made Trunks, Trunks, he wanted to know all about him. He didn't know that Trunks was from the future until Trunks got to explaining things. But Trunks, he wanted to know what Goku was made of, and what to expect. And so they both go Super Saiyan and they spar. Goku, he didn't even move that much. While Trunks was using his sword, the same sword he used to kill Frieza, Goku just swatted him away. Hey, with just his one finger, one finger. And this was the second time he went Super Saiyan. And then after he'd gone for over a year, he at least had some control over his Super Saiyan powers. So, and Trunks, he's done this for a while, but he never, other than Gohan, he's never seen anyone else turn Super Saiyan. And since Goku was the strongest, he was expecting him. Seeing Goku and Trunks go back to back, that's like some nostalgia for way back when, back during the the Android saga, and seeing how they both went Super Saiyan, and they went Super Saiyan 2, not regular Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, which is pretty cool. Seeing that, knowing about this, Trunks has at least gotten stronger in the future than he had when he first left. Meaning he kept up with his training. He had to protect the future. Yet despite all that, he couldn't beat Black, which means that Black's powers are frightening in a big way. Even though he couldn't win against Goku either, Goku was just testing him to see. He even went Super Saiyan 3, which is something that which is Goku being the only person who wants to surpass his own limits. Trunks never saw this. Well, not future Trunks at least, because he said it best. You surpassed You surpass even a Super Saiyan that even surpasses another passes beyond surpassing the Super Saiyan. And Goku wanted to, he could have gone Super Saiyan Blue. He could have done that. But Trunks, he wanted to see he wanted to train, he wanted to spar with Trunks, not permanently mess him up. Especially with Black, with the threat of Black looming over. Right. And like last time, Trunks used his sword and he used just his fingers. That's pretty cool. Just nostalgia. Just for the nostalgia, if you guys get the Easter eggs. And finally, my number one best moment in the episode, Black has arrived in the past. And Black, he's been distraught, asking himself, how the hell did Trunks escape him? He even asked himself, how did he train? Because he didn't see him die or get killed or anything. He just disappeared. Here. And he kept trying to sense it to anything, but nothing happened. But when he went to the spot where Trunks disappeared in the middle of the sky, his ring reacted, and he called it the Ring of Time, which means that Black is capable of time travel now? Because in time travel, it's a cornucopia. It's basically one giant, a big tunnel of possibilities that could happen. And we knew that Black, he came from somewhere, and he kept saying to himself that he conquered several other planets, and that he done this in space. And he kept calling Trunks a Saiyan, which means he hates Saiyans, even though he looks like Goku, but he's not. Which means there's a whole lot more to Black that we don't know. And this was confirmed early on, days before the episode aired on TV, that the next episode was going to be Goku versus Black. And it's good. And for the next four episodes was going to be the Black versus the other Z Warriors. So it's going to be very epic. I can't wait to see how Goku handles this guy. This guy who has the same face as him, and who's extremely powerful like him, but doesn't have his morality. Seeing the previews of that episode just makes me want to see it more. I know you guys are with me on that. You guys feel me, right? You feel me? Because I want to see what happens next. So, yeah. Anyway, overall, it was epic. I liked the animation. It was nice. Hey, good storytelling. And you see, Pilaf trying to act all comedic and stuff was pretty auspicious. It just added to the story, especially seeing Bulma scolding him. Because they're even though they are children, mentally they're not children. They're just adults turned into children form. And we did get rumors that the connection between Mai and Trunks, between future Mai and future Trunks, it's gonna connect, to past Mai and past Trunks. And seeing that past Trunks, knowing his future self, that he met once again as a baby. I still remember that moment when Kid Trunks tried to pull his own hair off. That was funny. Anyway, overall, I liked it. I give it a thumbs up. Give me your opinion. What did you think of the video? Did you think the episode was cool? Did you think the video was cool? Did you think I rambled on too much? Which I did. I admit it. Anyway, the episode was hot. Thank you. I'm out. This is Solomon Ashley, my latest review on Dragon Ball Super episode 49. I'm out.